Greetings, gamers! Welcome to part 30 of my Let's Play Fire Emblem 9, Path of Radiance. And in today's episode, I'm enjoying more of Oliver's theme. I don't know anybody who does not like this theme. If you like this game, you likely like this theme. It just sounds so good. I love the little twinge of that organ, and everything just sounds so beautifully well played. I appreciate it. Enough already. Lay down your arms and surrender. We will let you live.
No, never. I'm not giving up. I'm not finished yet. Out of my way, penniless wretches. Your very existence is an insult to all that is beautiful. All you really want is my wealth and beauty.
Is this guy like super modern or something? 2023?
Miserable cares, you reek of poverty and envy. Oh, but I understand your emotions. Yes, I do. How could you sad vagabonds not want to be me?
That's the last thing in the world. I agree, Ike.
Silence. I am not one to be daunted by mean beggars such as you. In the name of the dragon, I, Oliver, Duke of Tennis, will smite your hideous evil. To arms, defend me with all the strength you possess. Oh, and bring me the little bird that blue-haired lout is carrying while you're at it.
Oh, please. Here they come, combat formation, everyone. And of course, I'm not going to be reinforcing. I am going to, however, view the map. I would like to see exactly everything that is necessary to be obtained. It is 100% possible to obtain this meteor. What you have to do is you basically have to fly Volk within his vicinity. And it's super dangerous. You basically have to have a trained Volk because you're going to get attacked. And you have to have him pure watered while your flyer has less resistance so that he'll attack either one. It doesn't matter who he attacks, but you basically want to put Volk next to this guy. And then immediately the turn that he uses his fire, which should be that turn, as long as you keep out of his range otherwise, you can get his meteor. It's not something I plan on doing, even remotely, because, again, I'm not going to use the meteor. This adept here on this halberdier, you cannot get this adept if you do not play this chapter fast. You have to play this chapter very fast in order to get this, and I intend on playing as fast as possible. The Nosferatu on Oliver is also something that you cannot get unless you are moving very fast, because you're going to see the reason why that is. Nosferatu is not something that I would even care remotely for unless I was going to use Rise. But the fact of the matter is that it can be sold, and more money is more better in Path of Radiance. Especially because I think I did honestly mess with the fact that I could have had an extra 50,000 gold, but I continued to recruit Volk. If that's the case, it is very likely from this point forward I'm not going to be recruiting Volk anymore. Once I find that out, that is. Oliver is not all that strong of a boss. Most of my promoted units can double him. He has very low defense, but his resistance means he just can't be attacked by anything magical. Nothing's gonna break through him, just period. Yep, that's it. So it's just the Adept and the Nosferatu. You are going to be pelted by this meteor as you move around. But in my case, I don't really care so much. I just have to make sure that none of my Legus are within his range, because they're the only ones who are very threatened by it. Meteor is 11 might in this game, which means it has 22 might against your Legus. The only Legus you have in this party, and most of them have very, very low resistance. Now, Leave doesn't, And she also has the Bjork Guard, which is not equipped for some reason. But oh well. Volk, he's going to basically have to follow my party for this entire chapter. Just because, can Devdan reach? Yes, he can. But he can also reach here. Not attacking twice. Not attacking twice. That's okay, I have a solution. Let's waste the last two uses of the Merida sword because I don't really need it anymore. Goodbye, Merida. And then you... Perfect. Not KOing, which is just what I wanted. Yeah, so I'm going to be moving very fast in this. I think it's very pertinent to do just that as well. Heavy spear, a little bit more wasted. That's always great. Move you down. I'm going to Pure Water with Stefan. Just a smart idea. I'm also going to Pure Water with Titania. She doesn't have any more hand axe, but she could get one. I'm going to be doing just that too. Pure Water. Nice. I think that should be fine. For the time. Move the rest of my units out of the way. Ike is not in any danger of any magical units in this because of how much resistance he has, and he also doesn't even need, like, a Pure Water, for instance. But, still a good idea to keep your wits about you concerning where you place him alongside other units, because since he has such a low speed right now, seeing that his speed is literally being halved, he could end up getting doubled by some of these units. So if he were to get struck by something like a stray meteor or so on and so forth, that could end up throwing a wrench in your plan. Yeah, for instance, right here. Literally got attacked twice. Granted, he was not in the range of anybody else, so... Ooh, a massive 16 damage. A lot of my units need healing. That's okay. That's why I used a Pure Water. Titania is actually going to move forward and take out a lot of these guys. I do need to do some major blocking. And a lot of my Legus are going to be used in this chapter for attacking. Just because it makes the most sense. And I don't think this guy is literally doing anything to Tormod. If he is, it's very low. Okay. So I have to be mindful of all of the rest of these units here. I don't necessarily want Stefan to be out front, so I'm not going to let him be at first. It is a good idea to keep some units in the back and to fend off the reinforcements, unless you are going to go incredibly fast. $20 times 2. Would be nice if he misses, and he did not. Yeah, both Mist and Tormod are going to have to do healing this turn. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ike is first, of course. And let's take out you. Perfect. These units right here are in the way. I think what I could do... Perfect. Where can you reach? Alright, so pretty well nowhere. I'm gonna heal up Morum then. Legus also do not take effective damage when they are untransformed. Oh my gosh, that's such a nice level up. Fantastic work, Tormod. Titania is the only one in the range. And he went to attack Titania, but why though? There was a slew of units back there he could have attacked rather. Yeah, breaking through this defensive line with all of these generals and knights is going to take a turn or two. Extra than I would like it to, but nothing that can be truly done about that. And that Iron Blade is something Mist is going to be taking. Good job, Titania. Showing that she is a fantastic unit as ever. Actually, two-shotting most of these guys is just so wonderful. Especially because I need as many of these folks out of the way as possible to make for my particular strategy. That guy has a short axe. And he moved out of the way, so I can't even deal with him. Yep, Titania took the hit. Like a champ, too. And this is the only one of the knights that was able to attack one of my units. So sad. Okay. Javelin. Yep, I'm going to have to keep on healing with my units. There's a lot of my units that need healing still. Ike can go here. Volk is useless. So having him just go off and shove a unit like that made him more useful than he's been in most chapters recently. 10 times 2. Morum might be more suited to this, but even with that being said, he's actually not that well suited. Okay. So Titania needs healing as well as Devdan, but Mist needs healing too. So hopefully I can do that next turn. And that is S-rank staves. So now she can just haphazardly attack with her swords. She only needs an A rank in swords, which she's pretty close to. And she doesn't actually need that A rank until after, well, chapter 26 and beyond. So with that in mind, I actually think that... Okay, that's fine. I actually think that I might not end up having to use any arm scrolls on her, which would be a great boon. Because then I would have... Alright. I would have the ability to use all of them on a unit like... Okay. A unit like Tormod, with his need to get S rank in Thunder. Leave needs healing. That was honestly a very bad idea there. Well, Gonna hope and pray. Gonna hope and pray that nothing goes bad here, that's for sure. Titania should be fine. She usually is more than fine. Alright, a good miss. I think Leith should be fine now, too. I have to heal Titania, Leith, and Mist right now. Uh-oh. They're still going at it over there. Shall we go around?
I suppose so. 2 human armies bashing one another's brains out. I wonder what they're after.
Ah.
There's that sound again. Rayson, are you doing that? No, I suppose not.
The forest is whispering something. King Tibarn, Prince Rayson, look there.
Eh?
The blue-haired human is carrying something on his back. No, it can't be.
Is that another Heron?
But that's not...
I think some of the humans might be fighting to protect the Heron. It's against my nature, but we shall aid them. Janaf, Alki, to me.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Tibarn, please, allow me to go with you.
If you forswear the forbidden magic, you may come.
Agreed. And this, my friends, is the reason why you need to hurry to KO that Halberdier. I definitely want the Halberdier. I'm going to be doing my darndest to get to him over the next turn or two. And I think I know a very good way to make that happen, especially with good old Titania, as usually can be expected. She is one of the better recipients of... I don't know if I want to heal her right there. She is usually one of the better units to throw at enemies in such a manner. Heavy Spear being used kind of for what it needs to be. Wow, Devdan is leveling up incredibly. It's been a while since I've used him, but I mean, typically he does turn out pretty good. Smite. Shove. Perfect. You don't want to KO all these guys because of the fact that... Alright. I'll move you here. The fact that Tibarn and gang need somebody to be able to attack so they don't just go straight for the boss. I don't really care if they end up killing Oliver. No strength yet. It would be nice if she were to cap that out. Granted, she's only 2 away, so hopefully she does. Alright. Iron Lance. Could KO the Meteor guy. Would that be prudent? Nice. Nice, Titania. Alright, so... next turn, I'll be able to KO him and put Titania in the way to be able to deal with both of these guys, which should be pretty easy. Volt can continue just hiding way back here. In fact, I can join him because I don't think either one of these units are any good being anywhere near the enemy. That would have been kind of humorous if this guy had a bow. I think he could have... No, he couldn't have possibly reached Rayson. And usually Rayson does find himself leaving the vicinity of the enemies and flying downward. So you don't have to necessarily worry about him perishing, but you really don't want him to. In either case. Rayson perishing is a very sad circumstance. Well, Titania is just clearing out everybody, isn't she? And Tibarn is way behind. Especially given the fact that the Flying Legues do not have Canto, as can be very clearly seen. It is a misstep in my humble opinion. Okay, smite you. Shove you. A little bit of healing. Never hurt anyone. And then I'm going to continue to shove you. I could heal up Titania, but I don't think she actually needs it. What I'm going to have to do, though, is use the Galzis for certain, and then I can put her right next to Oliver, which is nice. So this is one of the big reasons why I brought all of the Legues, because of their ability to shove somebody, even like Titania, who's mounted on horseback. And then Tormod can strike at you? I mean, I guess that miss does get 2 misses in a row. What was his hit percentage? 126? 46? He missed 2 80s in a row? Are we joking? B rank Thunder, though. Oh, man. The fact that he has B rank Thunder already is kind of insane. Yeah, of course he's going to come after Titania because, well, Titania is getting ready to strike his master. And she should easily, handily beat this guy.
Listen to me, you boys. You cannot possibly understand the pursuit of beauty. You are savages. You are a blight on the world. And you must die.
4 damage, and she's not even pure watered. Yeah, as you can see, Oliver's not that big of a threat.
I cannot fall here. It cannot be. Such a loss to beauty.
His darn imagination. Level 13. Very nice. Would be nice if she got some more resistance. She definitely needs some more. It's you. On your back. Who is it you carry? Oh, the girl? I think she may be somebody you know, but... How is this possible? How did you survive all this time?
Leanne, do you know who I am? That's right, you remember my name. Have you been here by yourself for all these years?
The forest protected her. It kept her asleep for so long. There's no way to express my gratitude.
You there, Bjork.
Me?
I'm Tibarn, King of Phoenicius. Since the loss of their homeland, the Serenus royal family has been under my guardianship. Who are you, and why do you aid the Herons?
My name is Ike. I am commander of the Grail Mercenaries. I am under orders of the Empress, the Apostle Sanaki, to protect the Herons.
The Empress of this country wants to protect the Herons? Ha! That is an interesting tale. The Herons were blamed for the assassination of the last Empress. They were massacred on hearsay. And now her ancestor wants to help them? Touching.
The Empress Sanaki knows that the Herons are not murderers, and now she is trying to atone for the crimes of her people.
No, I cannot believe that.
Pathetic apologies and half-baked platitudes are easily spoken. Humans burned Serenus Forest. They killed my family. I cannot trust one who allies himself with them. Please withhold judgment until you speak with the Apostle. She's waiting at the forest's edge.
The Apostle is here? So you are the Apostle?
I am. I'm sorry. I am ignorant as to what words of contrition will be appropriate to one of the Huron tribe. Yet I stand before you as a representative of my people. From the depths of my heart, I apologize to you. I am sorry, so truly sorry. Empress Sanaki, what are you doing? You are the Apostle. You cannot bend your knee to another.
Peace. Let her speak her heart.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Leanne?
What is it you want? Are you telling me to stand?
Leanne. Leanne, you cannot ask me to forgive them. You were asleep. You don't know what these humans did to us. You know? That's right. Everyone is gone. That's why I cannot release my hatred.
It is actually possible to learn all the things that Leanne and Rayson say in this ancient language. There is a way to translate it. I've never done so, though.
I understand, if that is how you feel. Apostle Sanaki, we accept your apology. We may not be able to release our hatred of Bjork, but you need not let the fate of Serenus Forest trouble you any longer. You are absolved of that guilt.
Thank you.
That was well done.
Yes. My Lord Ike, what will happen now?
The Huron siblings said that there would be some sort of ceremony, but I don't know what that entails.
You there, Bjork mercenaries. Prince Rayson wants all of you to come to the Serenus altar. The presence of the Princess Crimea and the Apostle is also requested.
Altar?
Just come with me, it's this way. Empress Sanaki, it's Commander Sigrun. Let us go. Very well. Let's hurry, Ike.
Right.
Isn't that Mother's song?
Not quite. But it is close. Ike, look! Up there! incredible!
Lord of the Forest. He's returned.
That was excellent.
It's so beautiful. The Serenus Forest, beloved of the goddess, is alive once more. You spoke so well earlier, Empress Sanaki. You fill my heart with pride. Here now, none of that. This is no place for tears. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy.
Ah, excellent. The gap between Legus and Bjork has been bridged. I think this may be enough.
What's wrong, Soren? You look so grim. What are you looking at?
It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Wait, Soren. What in the world is wrong with him?
He may just know something that the rest of us do not. Maynell Cathedral.
You have done excellent work, Ike. Excellent work in this episode.
As it is time to end off this episode. Episode 30 done. And that's pretty impressive, especially because I have taken a lot more time to be more explanatory of things in this game, especially units particularly, growth rate, statistics, attributes, so on and so forth. And given that, I've also done my best to go as quick as I possibly can with each chapter, because I also know that most people aren't necessarily fond of a million-part episode or million-part Let's Plays and so on and so forth. I don't really care about any of that. I'm actually far and away more concerned with my episodes being uniform length, because when I go back and see my previous Path of Radiance Let's Play, most of the episodes were all over the place. There were some that were 20, 30, 40, 50, even well over an hour long, you know. And that's just not great. It's not acceptable on my site. I would rather more parts but consistent episode lengths than less parts and inconsistent episode lengths, especially due to the fact that it's so very easy to save your place in a modern day setting of any form of Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, or any of the old school Fire Emblems for certain. Most people know exactly what I mean, and I'll leave it at that. I cannot wait until next episode, though, because some of my favorite recruits in this game are going to be joining my party. However, I'm only going to be using one of them, because I have kind of a strict retinue of folks I do want to use. People, most of them I haven't used in a while, except for Mist and Titania. Those characters I always end up using because I love them both. But also stay tuned, because next episode we are going to witness the glorious sight of Ike's promotion. Thank you for joining me. If you like my content, please upvote and follow, or like and subscribe depending on your platform. And while you're at it, have a great and glorious day gaming.